Guys, this is another one of those knives that has come in and went from, I don't know about this, to I absolutely recommend this. We are looking at the Freeze 2 by O Knife, and this thing is a very, very good cutter. So let's turn this around, take a look at it from above, and see how this knife changed my mind. So like I said in the beginning, guys, this is a knife that absolutely changed my mind. This is the O Knife Freeze 2. And when it first came to me, I didn't think I liked it. I really didn't. As a matter of fact, the first impressions video was, I'm not sure about this. But the longer it's been here and the more I've used it, the more I'll tell you, this is an awesome, awesome knife. So we'll put a spec sheet up right here because this is the final review of this knife. So here's your spec sheet, and we'll talk about some of the really cool things about this. One of the things that I love most about this knife is how well it cuts. This thing is just about the perfect behind the edge thickness and edge geometry for a knife like this. This thing screams through everything I have put in front of it, and it's because it's got just, I'm not saying it is the best, I'm just saying it's about perfect for this type of knife. And then it has a very unique feel in hand. So what are we looking at? So this, like I said, 154 cm blade. You can see this in the spec sheet, coming down to a very, very, very nice thin behind the edge profile. You've got these carbon fiber overlaid G10 scales that give it that look, but not the super high price. Really, really good look to it. In hand, it's got a cant to it where it's almost bent on itself. You can see, like, when you get up on it, the blade is down, and it gives you a really, really good way to address the cut. You're in it really, really well. And then, like I said, it just screams through everything. You've got some pretty decent jimping. It's not perfect, but it is pretty good jimping right up here on the spine that goes all the way up to the swedge. And that allows you to get way up on it and still have some purchase. Done in a liner lock on ceramic bearings. And the action on this is so smooth, which doesn't surprise me because these are done by Kaiser. Kaiser is one of those companies that probably has one of the better actions in the budget knife realm out there right now. The flipper tab on it, a little bit big, but it turns into a very, very good finger guard up on it. Super, super nice. You've got a deep carry pocket clip that allows you to carry forward in the pocket where you can have more than one knife in your pocket. And you've got really good access to that lock bar. Now, I've carried this. I've cut a lot of different stuff with it. It absolutely has not needed a resharpening yet. I cut up a lot of wood and things like that. I've got dowel rods that I use. I'll try and get some footage of that piece. I think I have some footage of me actually using this knife to like cut up some of these little, I take a dowel rod and I cut it into sections, and then I just like sharpen it up like I sharpen a tent stake, and doing like, if I was doing like feather sticks and things like that, how's it cut on those. So I'll try and put that footage in here over top while we're talking about it. But yeah, in hand, there is very little discomfort or hot spots or anything like that when you're using it. And cutting on something hard like that is absolutely something that will tell you if there's any discomfort areas on the knife. Handles are just about the right thickness. They've done a lot of weight reduction inside the scales on those liners, so you're getting a lot on this knife. Now, it is like $104, but it's a really quality knife in my opinion. One of the other things I really love about this, and I'll get a video of this, is the way they've done their branding. A lot of people do not like the branding on the blades and things like that, the billboarding, and I can understand it, but I love how they've etched this so deep. I'll try and get a video of it. So with the good, there's some bad. There are a couple little negative things. We'll talk about that right after you guys check out Coffee Brand Coffee. Guys, Coffee Brand Coffee is a company that I partnered with because I believe in the brand. They are not doing anything that would go against anything you believe in. We all know what's going on with Budweiser right now. We all know what Starbucks has done in the past. I choose to just put my money where they're just going to throw it back into the brand and make a better product. They have got some of the best coffee on the market, and they're doing it roasted on demand. They do not roast or grind your coffee until you order it. You're going to always get the freshest possible coffee. So use coupon code CrazySharp down below. I have an affiliate link. Well, I have my purchase link in the description, but you can also use coupon code CrazySharp. Saves you 5% at checkout. It's all one word, capital C, capital S. So check them out. Even if you don't buy anything, check them out. They've got 4 1,000 5-star reviews right now. So back to the knife. Yeah, go check them out, guys. Don't forget they have coffee, tea, and cocoa, all three. And cold brew bags. So there's only a couple little things. I'm not a big fan of the pocket clip. It's not a super bad hotspot, but it is tall enough that when I was doing some of the wood cutting, I believe at one point you see me like check my hand because it is kind of there was a little bit of discomfort. It stands a little too proud. It's not as bad as a lot of other knives that I've had. And then the only other real thing, well, you have super good access to that lock bar because of it. That deep scallop, it's not discomfort. It feels weird in hand, and it has a tendency, if I get it in the right position, you see it kind of kicks me out of the cut. I think that was what was happening the first time until I adjusted the way I was holding the knife. It was allowing me to get too far over, and I was canting the knife over, and it didn't seem like it wanted to cut the way I wanted it to. So yeah, there was only a couple little small things. Overall, I mean, I'm absolutely happy. Once I've gotten used to it and I got used to the feel and then being up on it and really pushing and cutting with it, I definitely say this is probably one of the better cutters out there. This thing is a slicing machine. And it's just really awesome how well it cuts. I'll get that footage and throw it in of me doing the wood and stuff like that. And then, you know, put a purchase link to it below. But this thing I really do like this. And this is another, like I said, this is one of those knives that first blush, I did not like. And then once I carried it for a little bit, I was like, okay, I get it. It makes sense. So guys, that's it on this one. Let's turn this around, do some final thoughts, and send you out about your day. Yeah, so there you go, guys. This thing's great and absolutely complete reversal of what I thought when I first did the first video. And you guys remember, I was like, I don't know about this one, guys. After cutting with it, and even the clips that you saw of the wood cutting, I used this knife for that wood cutting video, for the testing video that I had done. And I just pulled it up to show you guys. And I forgot that was the knife that I had done it with. This thing is great in that context. And it's held up and held its edge really well. So great knife. Do not sleep on this one. I almost let this one slide by. I was almost not going to do a video. So guys, that's it on this one. If you like the videos, give them a thumbs up. If you don't like them, give them a thumbs down, but tell me why. If you want to support the channel, there's a ton of ways you can do it. I have got sponsors for these videos. Coffee Brand Coffee sponsors all of my videos. Tempered Trail sponsors all of my videos. You can use my coupon code CrazySharp, all one word, capital C, capital S, on both of those to save 5% at checkout. And I've got Doll Strong Knives down below as well. Those three sponsors are sponsoring these videos, and they're all purchase-based. It's not like I am forced to do ad reads. I can do the ad reads and do ads the way I want, so I'm not beholden to them. I don't have to give them good reviews. They've just got good products. So every purchase supports the channel. Other ways you can do it, I have an Amazon store down below where you can purchase items and just absolutely search anything you want on Amazon. I get some credit for it. It supports the channel. I've got a membership. We've got like 140 paying members right now. Big shout out to Rocky CK for giving away so many gift memberships. So make sure that if you're a member, you get in on the Gilded server, because everyone that's a member has access to my Gilded server. It's just like Discord. It is a ton of fun. It's a madhouse. We do all kinds of stuff there, all kinds of different chat rooms. Everyone that's a paying member gets early access to videos the second I post them up. Baseline and premium tier members are entered into giveaways that are separate from the ones I have been doing on YouTube. And the premium guys have access to a sharpening tutorial series here on YouTube. So that's pretty much it on this one, guys. I'll make sure there's a purchase link, like I said, down below for this knife if you're interested. Guys, that's pretty much it on this one. I love you all. Keep it clean in the comment section. If it's your birthday, happy birthday. I'll see you in the next video.